Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Team Fortress TV. I'm Twiggy. I'm with TurboTabs. How are you, Turbo?
Hi. I'm fine, man. How about you?
I'm really excited to cast this match. Thanks for asking. And we have a good game tonight. We have 425 against the recently promoted team Wonderland. Are you excited to cast this match, Turbo?
Oh yeah, of course. I love it when these bottom of the barrel teams just like scrap at each other. It's going to be exciting because we really don't know what's going to happen tonight.
Indeed, we don't. As this is the week 1 of season 21, you can go to Team Fortress TV to read a series of articles by me about the team captains if you want to know more about these guys. And indeed, we don't know what's gonna happen because Wonderland is a team that has been formed really recently, whereas 425 have been around for much more longer, but so far have failed to deliver any significant performance in terms of playoff apparition or victories in the playoffs. So yeah, what do you think of this fixture? Do you think do you have a clear favorite in your mind, Shyyou?
I don't know. Wonderland caught everybody off guard in their recent performance in the playoff, and nobody really counted them in to win it. It was either going to be Lego or it was going to be Revolution Le Metal Game, and then they just came in and stormed in. And 425, well, they're just. Well, I guess you could probably predict them slightly more, and they have been consistently joining Prem right now, but it's really down to whether or not Wonderland hits it out of the park or not.
Indeed. Why not present more in detail the Wonderland squad for those who did not follow the playoff games?
The wondrous Wonderland squad will be comprised of Graba on Medic, Kuna on Demoman, Lupus on Scout, joined up with Solentes, who's murking tonight for the team. Usually Quad is on the team. Pocket Soldier is King of Squirrels, or Kos, as he's usually known as. And their roamer will be wonszu, who's playing on his alt account for some reason.
Right, yeah, indeed, a squad of mixed newcomers and somewhat veteran players, like, for example, King of Squirrel and Kuna. I recall these names around when I actually started TF2 myself. But as far as I know, this will be the first season for Graba, for Lupus, and maybe for wonszu in Prem as well.
Yeah, that's right. Lucas has been kicking about, trying his best to just get into a Div 1 team, let alone a Div, like a Prem team, and he's finally done it. He's gotten in there and he's clawed his all the way in after just seasons and seasons of hard work, I suppose. Kuna has been, I guess he's just been kicking about for ages. He has been like a star demo man for a while back now, but he's only really been given the chance to go into Prem now because most teams kind of like brush him off as he isn't really like the smartest demo. But he really showed wonders in the playoffs, so who knows. As for King of Swirls, he's really just been like flying low in these like low Prem teams. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of impact he'll make on the team tonight.
Yep. Did you trust any of these players on this team to carry your fantasy team?
My fantasy team, I was itching for you to talk about that. I actually have a few players playing tonight from my fantasy team. I've got Graba, of course, because the man's an enigma, and I think he can only do good things. And plus, he was a bargain. He was only 10k, Twiggy.
Yeah. To me, it sounds like you did not have much more money left after you bought all these carries in the team, and then.
Oh, it's that Zeverside, man. He's very, very greedy, both in game and in the fantasy world.
Indeed. So yeah, thanks to hard work from Gentleman John, you can now play fantasy TF2. It's pretty much the same as for StarCraft, if you are familiar to that in the Pro League, where you just pick players and then they cost a certain amount of virtual money, and then they brought you points, and the fantasy team with the most points at the end of the season wins. Simple as that. So if you always wondered if you could be a good coach and detect the good upcoming talents, you can do it now, and we'll see who's the best.
Yeah, it's really good for those bragging rights. Kind of, I think maybe. Most of us on Team Fortress TV are just like itching to see who has the most knowledgeable insight, I suppose, in the TF2 community. But I know a few people out there will enjoy playing it just as much as we are. What about
Yeah,
you? What about your team, Twiggy? Enough about my team. What about your team?
I do have some players as well on my fantasy team. I picked Kuna, and I picked Shyyou as pocket.
That's a good pick, Kuna. He was pretty explosive in the playoffs, so can only be good things.
Yeah, I watched it play at LAN as well. He may not be the team player that you want, but in terms of delivering good statistics, he's probably very good. So as far as I know, Fantasy TF2 is a game of statistics. So I'm gonna go with the Kuna pick. Plus he was cheap as well.
Yeah, he was surprisingly cheap, but I guess again I think they were just like set up, and there's loads and loads of weeks that can still happen. As actually, I think we're going live now, Twiggy.
Yep, we are. So this is Team Fortress TV. You are watching a week 1 fixture of season 21 between 425 in red and the newcomers Wonderland in blue. TurboTabs, get us through the first mid, please.
Alright, the first thing I see on mid is Def setting up on the shithouse already, but it doesn't bother wonszu one little bit. He just jumps, barrels straight in there. Kenzie does swat him back, but he's made such a huge amount of room for his team now. They're already perked up right on the base, but 425, they've got them surrounded, and now they're just pincering them from each side. Lippy doing a good job with his scouts to kind of like flank around off the back of them, and now that is actually left yeah, oh no, actually most of Graba's team is still most of Graba's team still alive. It'll look like 425 we're going to win that. It's very strange.
Yeah, it was very strange. After the first initial attack, we had both of 425 soldiers plus one scout trapped in the blue house, and they had no heals. They had no way to actually make a play onto Kuna and Graba. And Graba picked his first kill of his career in Prem already. After what, 30 seconds of gameplay? That's impressive.
It's very good. I see 5 points to Dikker's 1 point now. Yes, let the points flow through. Let the points flow through.
There's a backup actually. Kenzie is winning his duel against Lupus.
Big 1v1. Oh, can he take the 2v1? No, he can't. Solentes cleans him up, no problem. And now 425 take this time, all this space that Kenzie's made for them, and just decided to push up.
Yeah, and 425 used their luck for the fixture, as I think that was Graba that crashed with 100% tuber when they were pushing Spire. Maybe he's getting DDoSed. I don't know, but that's surely not something I would wish for him to happen.
Alright, I think we see 425 with the Uber advantage right now. Yes, they've got the Uber prepped in house, and it looks like they're looking to make a flank push. They've just gone aggressively on this flank. They've pushed wonszu back into his resupply, and now they've actually used it on the grey bridge, Twiggy.
Yeah, and Lupus is sent on the skybox on the balcony and gets destroyed. No, Kunada is very good push by 425 at the moment. No, they only have to cap Spire and keep Dikker alive, and they can roll straight to last. There will be no stickies up for Wonderland to stop them. And Kuna is already shit-talking the 425 guys.
The PJ salts have already raised out, and it's already 27. It's only 3 minutes into the game, yeah. Twiggy. Is there fantasy points for being salty?
Mostly, I don't know. We should ask Gentleman John for this feature, as Fantasy TF2 is still in beta. There's plenty more statistics than what's actually shown on the logs, and it looks like Wonderland are gonna try to do a pushback from their last, since they had Uber advantage the whole time. But did they kept into account that Atomic is actually playing on the resupply? Yes, they have Lupus waiting for him. Good job by Wonderland. They did not even have to use their Uber charge.
Oh, but they might have to use it soon, and so they have used it. But 425 have countered with their own Uber right now. But keep in mind, Twiggy, they've got Kenzie on Sniper right now, and Kenzie is an absolute machine on this class. But you see 425 trying to push through choke already. Kenzie just hasn't really contributed much far, but there isn't much space for him to do so. It's just an absolute anarchy of frags and death right now. Kenzie gets taken out at the choke. He contributed nothing after I bigged him up so much. God damn it. And now Atomic and Dikker are just running with tails between their legs, and Solentes, the big merc, is just showing such commanding rolling onto this midpoint, captaining it now for his team.
Indeed he does. On the Brit squad, he's raising tonight as King of Squirrel, completely destroy the whole 425 combo on this action as well. And now the Ubers are still equal, by the way.
Yeah, what went wrong there, Twiggy? What happened to them?
I don't know, trying to stack the choke in a 6v6 fight when you have a sniper instead of a scout might not be the easiest way to win a DM fight. And maybe the loss of the Kenzie scout proved to be a bit detrimental.
Deja vu as we've got another Uber popped into mid and another counter Uber, but this time the roles have been reversed. This time Wonderland is countered, but 425 are picking up the kills again. Another deja vu, almost like full swing in the other direction now, and now Wonderland have to go back with their tails between their legs. Dev is already capped up on top of the point. 425 the rest of them are just about to join them. Dick is like, team, I want to cap too. And now they've just gotten that. Literally 2 seconds flat.
He wished the med could use the pain train to grab more cap points or to grab them faster.
Yeah. Where's the medic's rocket launcher?
In randomizer only. In randomizer servers. And interestingly enough, I don't know if Shyyou and Dikker know it, but they managed to engineer themselves quite of a sizable Uber advantage as well. So they could try to do a dot push, but no. Lupus steps in and destroys the head of Death. And this will surely prompt 425 to play a bit slower now.
And that's a very big player for 425. Def is very well respected and heavily used on the 425 squad, so there's no way they're going to push out. Actually, Wonderland have taken the opportunity to attack them whilst they don't have their demo man up. And now you see the counter Uber coming out from Dikker, but it seems like nothing has happened too much. Maybe they'll make a little bit of a push out now that both Ubers have been taken out of the equation.
Yeah. And I don't understand, like Kenzie was sniper the whole time, but he was aiming at the shutter door on from the choke instead of coming inside and try to get a pick on main. No, he does it, and that surely prompts 425 to play slowly, be on the back of their sniping machine, as you said.
Ooh.
And it seems to be quite effective at the moment. Sniper duel is won by the Ukrainian scout/sniper player.
Yeah, all this time that Wonderland have given 425 to just build up another Uber, this is just music to Kenzie's ears now. He can just happily snipe away for another 30 or 40 seconds now.
And I recalled we still have the team comms going on, so maybe can we make them work to see how Graba's team feels about defending this last?
It depends. Have we got the rights? Can we do it? Do we have the technology? Let's see.
I think we do.
I'm going to remain silent. I'm going to just wish.
Let's see. I have no idea actually if I should do it myself or.
If you can do it yourself, yeah, go for it. Yeah, you go for it if you can do it yourself.
Well, whatever. We'll try this later. I'm gonna read the manual first and let you be the professional caster.
Alright, another Uber exchange happening in the top lobby, again out from Wonderland. I think they were the aggressors on that Uber. They're very aggressive, this Wonderland team. It seems they just can't seem to sit still for like more than 30 seconds, and now they've pushed out through main, but they've taken huge amounts of damage from Death. You see Atomic coming maybe down for the big flank. No, he's actually opted to go to last now, whilst the rest of Wonderland trying to cap. Maybe they can create enough space or time for him. Oh, he actually killed him, and he got him last. He's got the back cap, Atomic. Oh,
there we go. The infamous scout back cap on Badlands strikes once again.
Oh man, that was so close. It looked like it was in the bag for Wonderland. If maybe they just had one more person just to like sneakily like tip off that cap point, but no, Atomic was just quick enough. And now we're already onto the second mid.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I see both soldiers jumping up via different crates, Libby and Shyyou, and now you don't really see Wonderland reacting it too much. It was kind of mostly a distraction now, but it has created a lot of space for 425 in a way. They've started to push across the point now with their scouts. Actually, Kenzie gets taken out in the house by a clever trap by Kuna. Let's see what Kuna can do now. The big demo man, the playoff machine. It is him versus 3 players at choke. He is backed up by Salintez and Graba.
Yeah, and it looks like maybe Graba will have time to get his Uber charge up, as once again we had poor building out of Wonderland, but 425 seems to not recognize it. Maybe they will later in the game or in the second map, because they had actually an opportunity, and it looks like maybe we'll see some kind of house stacking. King of Skrell is actually destroying Shyyou and triggers the Uber for Dikker, but Graba had to pop as well.
Oh
So we
no,
have
but
Nuber
look what
exchange.
he's done. Shyyou's just blocked off King of Squirrels into the house and actually does a phenomenal amount of damage to him, but actually survives in the end. I don't know why he left the doorway. He could have just completely pooped on Kings of Squirrels because he just completely dropped the ball there. And now the big flank from Libby, a massive jump in, but Kuna just denies death coming out of the other door now, and Libby just has egg on his face trying to fight up at the choke area. But it seems the rest of Wonderland just want to back off. I think they have to deal with, I think Kenzie, who's behind right there. He did take him out in the end, but Atomic has now picked up another kill from the choke area now. They're just being pulled apart from the seams. Left, right, up, down. They just don't know where to go, this Wonderland team.
And wonszu is opting to go forward indeed. And
Did you see
destroys
that air
Lippy.
shot? Oh my day.
And Kuna follows with a nice pipe kill, and now Dikker is getting destroyed as well by wonszu. This was the way to go forward up the 425 team's face, destroying them with projectiles.
Yeah, it seems Wonderland know exactly which direction they want to go. They want to go up where the air shots are, Twiggy. And now they've just completely got a midpoint, 4-3, 425 have no response for this right now. They have a full Uber advantage in favour of Graba.
And
Yes, my
to
eyes
the
are not
courtesy of
deceiving me.
to the courtesy of John, we can try team comms again for the Wonderland team.
Oh, what a nice guy.
You took one on done. Nice.
Fix
I'm
are on
not sure,
spire.
I'll go
I'm on top balcony.
Okay, well, push me, push me.
Can you
Push me,
get
really
please?
fast.
Spam.
I'll go there, I'll go there.
Blue
Fine, you're
sticks.
fine, you're fine.
Demo took 100.
Sorry, 100.
Yeah, they're weak on top.
Just use,
Top
just
of
use.
We used.
Nemo fight. Go on.
Turn it
Soldier
point, turn
window.
it point. Take it off, take it off.
I wish.
Leave done. Scoop done.
I did
You got
take
this.
it off
Sorry,
close.
I
Done.
see. Nice.
Fine, it's fine.
Nice,
Okay,
Kuna.
good round.
Oh my god, again.
Nice, Kuna. Sorry, cause I did take it off badly.
There you go, it works indeed. What did you think of that push? Very well executed by Kuna, if you want my opinion.
Yeah, I was really concentrating on the comms, just seeing if there was some sort of standout player. I think you see a bit of like everybody kind of contributing there. Mostly, maybe a little bit from Cost, but that's naturally coming out from the Pocket Soldier. And right now we've launched into the third middle now, Twiggy.
Yep, it looks like Graba is
Oh,
going
oh.
shithouse.
King of Squirrels get
gets
pooped
smashed.
on. Oh, sweet baby Jesus and the orphan.
Fortunately, this sacrifice won't be vain, as his team quickly picks up 3 frags and forces the 425 remaining players to go all the way back into their lobby. This might be a free spire as well, TurboTabs.
It seems very strange, you know, when you see a player that destroyed, you think by equivalent the team would be equally destroyed, but all it did was just space making. It was just space making. I meant to die in such a horrible way.
That reminds me of the shit MG I play sometimes when I actually get to hit the air shots and then get smashed by the splash rockets from my opponent. But I got the air shot, I should win, was I saying at this moment. But
Yeah.
no, I was not. I
Yeah,
know.
TF2, a very cruel game. The longer the air shot, the less the damage.
Yeah. The answer is probably to just use the direct hit to ensure quick air shot kills.
Oh,
I know Ubers are triggered.
yes, Uber coming in from Cost from that bottom side, but they've neglected the scout on the point.
Lupus is
Lupus has
still
got so
alive.
much time. He's still alive. He is dancing about. He has put his afro on and he is busting move on the point. And now you see Salenta, the big merc himself, out damaging a buff scout. And now it's just Dikker and Salenta. He beats him down. He makes him bleed. 425, they bleed, Twiggy.
Is this the way to
2-1.
play TF2?
And oh man, and to top it all
What?
off, the casual lol in chat, tactical psychological warfare coming out from Salentes.
The big sword damage indeed. What a play by him to salvage what was a good defense by 425, but 425 needs to do something differently on this mid. As you can see, there is no aggression coming out. Lippy is relatively baiting his team and not tries to
He has
jump a
jumped-
soldier.
He has jumped in. He did take out that soldier, but in the end of the day, that's just a soldier. That's the
it,
kind
yeah.
of trades you should be having on mid anyway. Where are the big kills? Where are my demo mans and where are my medic?
Yeah, and 425 needs definitely to do something differently on this mid, or maybe go crits, since they managed to keep Dikker alive quite a lot. But Silentes is actually behind on top lobby, is taking the fight against the soldier and smashed him! Oh la la! This guy
When was Solentes this good at Scout? Like, what is it? It seems like players that just switch over from Soldier just went, oh, this is a pretty neat class. I don't need to use this stinking rocket launcher. I can just gun people down.
I have no idea. Like, he played against my team in mid like 3 days ago and got 400 DPM. And carried our opponents against us. Yeah, we got smashed.
Alright.
I don't know. Maybe he just spends a lot of time in NBA.
Yeah. Meanwhile, maybe the smashing just seamlessly translates no matter what the div. Alright. We see again.
Like we have a sniper and no pyro plus a heavy, but Kenzie gets the headshot in entry, and it looks like Graba and Kuna are gonna think twice about coming in on main, but they finally choose to do it. Did they see that Death was on the tube? Yes, Kuna spot him, and Kuna is destroying Death at the moment. If Death goes down, the point will be Wonderland's, but no, the frags are coming for in the red team's way. What a defense by 425 again.
That was a poor decision making from Wonderland, I think. As soon as they dropped a player, they could have just opted to like leave it for a minute, you know, maybe just go against the grain and not go with the Uber advantage. Now they have lost a player.
And Solentes destroys Dikker on resupply. What was Dikker doing alone on this part of the map?
But it doesn't seem to matter too much now. 425 still have this.
There's nobody on last.
Oh wow. Oh wow! It was all space being made. Even I didn't see that coming, and I've got hacks on my TF2 right now, Twiggy.
It seemed that the 425 combo went from drop down, and then for some reason Dikker was staying on the resupply side, and he was alone while his team was capping Spire. What a shame.
I think this was just teach Atomic a lesson. It's like, how dare you backcap our point? We'll backcap your point. We don't care, Russia.
Yep.
All right. Big jump in from Shyyou, a commanding jump. He's created a lot of space for his team, and now 425 are pushing forward. Def is unfortunately missing all of his stickies, a bar from one taking out Graba, and now the counter initiation coming out for Wonderland. But now the counter initiation coming out for 425. They're all low. They finally have cleaned up the last few players, but then again the counter initiation coming out from Solentes and Kuna, but Kuna's only got a little bit of life. But again, the counter 425.
It's a counterception game, and it looks like the final reward will be for Kuna. Yeah.
That's not a counter initiation. He just got a kill. That's
how you roll, yeah. But 425 might have the answer on this mid. Like they send Shyyou instead of lippy forward to try to get the kill. But then they overextend.
Alright, we see 425 set up on their back train. They're looking to kind of, you know, exert a little pressure, exert a little pressure, but you know, be safe at the end of the day. So that's what they've done. They've done a bit of quick spam. They've backed out to choke. They've got their Uber ready. They're ready to push
Wonderland
in.
Can still go in.
Shyyou's launched in without his medic, and now he's 10 HP. Dikker's complaining at. Well, actually, no, that was just an initiating jump, just to kind of like distract them, I guess, bait out all the rockets and make the crits play for Dikker, but it hasn't really worked out that much. Although in saying that, now the scouts have flanked around and caused them huge upset onto mid. I don't know what's going on, Twiggy. Why have you put me on the microphone? I have no clue what's going on.
I have no clue they had crits as well. Don't worry. But they still managed to get the Graba pick, as David is telling us. And now the crits is rolling onto last. But the Wonderland team has all the time they need to set up a proper defense against it. What will be their choice? They have a sniper, that's what I can see, and the rest is regular classes. Kuna is playing on the Dr. Field spot, the most stealthy spot you can hope to use. Yep, the pyro top right.
He can't make any mistakes on his pyro. If they do actually decide to Uber in, you can completely deflate these crits. They actually chose to go with, oh, you can't reflect that though, you can't reflect bullets. You're not Neo, you're just the pyro. And now they just jumped straight in onto the last point. Captain, you did have Kuna above the point, but he didn't even block it.
You're not Neo, you're just the pyro. I'm gonna make a bind out of this one. I think it sounds very good indeed.
Yeah, we'll slap that onto a TFTV shirt, we'll sell our lamb, we'll make millions.
And after 20 minutes of play, we got a game of our hands to use another popular Admirable expression right there. And 425 is coming out from the house while Wonderland is going on the shithouse. Kuna is destroyed at the start of the mid and Graba is done right away. Good play by Death, completely destroying the shithouse stack. King of Skrill and his boys were trying to make. And it looks like Wonderland lost these mids themselves.
Yeah, they just could not puncture that big ball of 425 goop on mid there. They kind of initially jumped in, but they all just got way too injured. And when finally King of Squirrels launched in, he tried to hit Dikker, but Dikker, he was closer to Neo than he was any Pyro, and he was actually dodging rockets left, right, and centre. Alright.
Yep.
We see the Uber. The Uber charged into top right hand side. Koss kind of bashes them about with the rocket launcher, but evidently futile. The sticks have gone off on point, but they've just stacked so many players on it now. Kuna does not have time to replace all the sticks. It's 3-3. It's down to the wire. We've got 10 minutes left. What's happening on mid, Twiggy?
I don't know, 425 seems to have unlocked maybe this Wonderland team, and it looks like Wonderland, their biggest weakness at the moment is their setup plays. They don't have the answers to holding last, where you actually need to know what your teammates are doing. But if they can manage to keep the game to a relative chaotic style, they can manage to win.
I just saw a very beautiful, like, synced up rocket jump from 425 to Twiggy. I'm sorry to interrupt you, it was that beautiful. But you do see King Squirrels trying to make the best of the situation, but it seems the only thing he could get was just a death. And now, I think that the rocket, the synchronized play was much better on that mid. If they did more things like that, you could see 425 easily taking this game.
Yeah, they can, since they got the Graba pick once again. Fortunately for Wonderland, Kuna made it alive to the resupply and will be up and running for the last defense. Lupus is playing sniper, Silentes is playing pyro. We have the pyro on top right and the sniper on top right as well. The whole Wonderland team is on top right. They will face a double charge right now.
Is he going to gun him down?
But the pyro is working this time.
Oh, it's working. Oh, but Shyyou does actually. Silentes falls down in the end. Shyyou has just walked in with on fire. He's actually shot the stickies off point. Gets absolutely decimated by the Wonderland team, and is kind of asking 425 team, where are you?
That's what you get when you're burying top left against a pyro. You run the risk of getting smashed by him. Very good play once again by the superstar Mex Silentes. Formerly the last resort player as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, although incidentally, very poor play coming out from 425. It seemed they left Shyyou in the dust. Whether or not it was Shyyou's fault or his team's fault, they just weren't on the same page right there. But we see Kenzie, and he's got his own book as far as his.
Look at 425. They saw the whole Wonderland team in trash, and they are going last. There is only one soldier to defend.
They don't.
Can they cap it?
They've launched straight in there. They've even used the Uber to confirm it. 425 with the sneaky. I think that's a back cap from the entire team. That is a Prem first. I've seen Div 6 teams. I've seen Div 5 teams. I've even seen Div 4 team, but I've not seen a Prem team do that.
There's a first time for everything. And it is told that the first time is the harshest of them all. Maybe it will be better the next one. Who knows? Can Wonderland actually adapt to what 425 are doing? Look at Shyyou putting the pressure himself on the Wonderland team, single-handedly making them back all the way to their slope for him. But it looks like the 425 attack lost a lot of steam, and Dikker is trying to run for his life, disconnected from his superstar demo man death. And it looks like they will still make it alive to live and fight another day on the Spire. And they have a round lead at the moment, so they can afford to play it slow and wait for the overcharge.
Yeah, it seems the issue with that mid though is Lippy was just a little late to the party. Shyyou already bowled in, and his teammate only came in like 3 seconds later. Def completely destroys Kuna with a sticky trap, showing it how it's done. But now it's just created, I guess, a lot of space for his team to get onto point. But again, they just get knocked up by Libby. The counter Uber comes out 425. It's very card games right here, trading people left, right and centre. And on the back of this all, they've revealed their trap card. They've got Atomic capping the midpoint. He does get taken out in the end, but 425 are just going to, finish off the work for him.
Yeah. And it looks like a double mix play from Wonderland there. We lose our demo man, no problem, we're just gonna Uber on them, what could go wrong?
Exactly, Twiggy. It just looked like 425 are just like a much organised team in the end of it when it comes down to the crunch. Maybe it's just the experience, because these guys have been playing together for a while now.
Indeed, indeed they have. And Kuna is still down, and the Uber advantage is sizable for Dikker and his boys. And the setup is still the same for Wonderland. The Pyro top right and the Sniper in the spawn. Will 425 make the same mistake and push the same way the Pyro has been revealed this time? It would be wiser to Uber scouts maybe. That's what they do. They Uber one scout with Shyyou. But the Pyro is still making a lot of room for his team. And now Kuna is above the point. I believe Shyyou spotted him, but still chose to run into the stick for some reason.
Well, somebody's got to take those stickies to the face. Somebody has to take one for the team, Twiggy, and that was Shyyou, I guess. Goes to show who's valued, I suppose, on the team.
Yep. And we have to go to the team comes the game to hear if Wonderland have what it takes on this middle to reverse the steam. Let's go.
Next balcony.
Pressure scouts gonna
Scoot
not demo.
60. Scoot weak. Scoot on me.
Sully jumped. He took 40.
I'm jump now.
I'm so weak. 4 HP. I'm dead.
Soldier really
Solid
low.
down.
I'm jumping demo.
I'll meet you.
You can come
coming
in
out
on
now.
point.
Then
I'm
it's
in their
down.
house. Forward cross.
Don't
Let's
chase,
go.
don't chase.
Let's go.
You can push.
Free up.
We should push it faster.
Let's push. Keep going.
And they took like lots of 8. I can't do math though.
We're 90.
But took lots of 8 damage. The calls.
Those
The
valuable
calls are
8.
coming up.
Yeah, those valuable 8 damaging shots. Must worth their own little call in their own right.
But I
Yeah.
noticed the 425 roster is very good at keeping their medic alive, even when they lose the middles. I believe Dikker escaped like almost all the mids.
Yeah, Dikker, I would say the standout player for his team right now. But then again, in saying that, I've only just noticed Atomic has 5 dominations coming out of nowhere. Sweet baby Jesus.
The scout cleanup crew. It looks like Wonderland tried to go from bottom left with the Uber charge, but unfortunately only a soldier was there. It was Lippy, and he managed to force the Uber, then force the whole Wonderland roster back into the top lobby. And it's now a 4-4 situation where Dikker still has his Uber charge and Atomic is sitting on last as heavy. Not a situation you can unlock easily if you want my opinion, but now look at the card played by the Wonderland squad. It's Lupus that will play Sniper, and Lippy smartly enough recognize it and goes Spy. This is the kind of TF2 I like.
I hope you've got your travel guides. I hope you have your beverages and your comfy seat pads, because they have parked the bus. They have sat fully into the lane. They have put the blinkers on and, you know, hoisted the anchor. It has been parked. They are not pushing out of this last for whatever reason. They had a full Uber advantage out there, and they didn't push at all. It was very strange. But I guess if you want to win, you have to do it.
Yeah, and pushing, and we saw these teams trying to push out of Badlands last. It can backfire pretty quickly.
Alright, well, you see Wonderland have built up an Uber of their own, and we'll see what response they'll do with it now. They are trying to take out the sentry gun, and Shyyou's actually picked up the sentry gun and taken it out of the line of fire. It was being nuked on by the soldiers. Kenzie is doing another nice delaying shot onto the Wonderland team. The timer is ticking down. They've actually opted to go with the Uber even though they're down a player.
Force it.
Oh no, they can't force it out. All the sentry gun and the heavy weapons guys are causing too much pressure. King of Squirrels is just a basketball right now, and he actually almost gets punched by death.
Silentus single-handedly capping the left side for the top left, the defender's perspective for his team, and managed to scare Dikker enough for him to pop his Uber charge. And all of a sudden, it looks a bit better for Wonderland now.
Yeah,
but
and
no.
they're in, but Atomic is still on that heavy weapons guy. It's 450 pure health points, and it's very difficult to barrel through without an Uber. Silentus is fighting a scout up top. It doesn't look like he can get much done. He's actually linked up with his demo man bottom right. Maybe they can go for some weird play.
They have the spy distraction coming on.
Yes.
It's King of Squirrel as we are hitting the bite time limit.
Yes.
They have to win the round right now if they want to do a 40-second cap
Desperate
later
times calls for desperate measures. Desperate measures is walking in. Desperate measures has got a backstab onto the heavy. That is a lot of space created for his team. He actually got a couple of crit
nobody
shots. Yeah, but they've not really played off it, and they need to play off it soon because Dikker's gonna have his Uber up in time.
It's
Only
gonna be
3%.
too late.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's got it.
I believe it's gonna be too late now.
Wow.
And it looks like Kuna is
They've taken out
still
Shyyou.
trying.
They
and
forced the
Shyyou gets
Uber.
dropped.
Def is very concerned with keeping this point safe. He's actually jumped on top of the point.
But even
So-
if they cap right now, there is no way in 1 minute they can get a clean round on the cap.
Oh, you're killing my suspense, Twiggy.
Yes, I do. I will keep it for the next map. Don't worry.
Well, I guess we don't want to keep them make the run. It's best to be informal rather than exciting.
Oh, we
This-
can do both on swap between modes, but yeah, I should probably have not killed it right now, as there is still 40 seconds to cast.
Even King of Squirrels doing the preemptive GG. The final nail is in the coffin, like you said, and even the players are feeling it right now. I guess we could take these 30 seconds to talk about what went wrong for both teams, Twiggy.
It looks like in raw potential, the Wonderland team definitely has what it takes to beat 425 and to beat other Prem teams, but they lack the experience, the team play and the position on working positions to make it work. And they had momentum in the start of the game, and then 425 just needed 10 or 15 minutes to actually think about what Wonderland were doing and how to adapt to it. And afterwards, it was it. There was no other tricks in the bag of Grabas. In the Grabas bag. More correct in the Shakespeare's language. And here we go.
I think
First map goes to 425, 5-3.
Yeah, I think you're completely right, Twiggy. I think it does come down to experience, because it came down to those really extraordinary situations, unordinary, situations where they would lose a player, like a certain player, in a certain moment in time, and they kind of wondered to themselves, should we push or should we back out? And they always went with that push option, and they got heavily punished for it.
Yeah, this is something that works in maybe high level or in TF2Pickups.net .net games, because players don't know how to react properly to this kind of push and are often scared. But you don't do it against a team of Russians. They're the masters of the dot pushes. There is no way. And we got actually the logs. Do you see anything spectacular you want to talk us about?
All I see, Twiggy, is I'm going to lose a lot of fantasy points because I booked all my chips onto Graba, and he has not done well.
At least he did not drop an Uberchard.
Yeah, it
seems that Death is actually the big players we could have predicted for his team, outputting the damage, dying only 9 times. Dikker died only 8 times as well. Very good combo play by 425 to all the time back off early enough to not lose this demo man and to not lose this important medic of Dikker, and it proved effective, as the heals are much higher for Dikker than for Graba, thanks to Dikker living a bit longer. And yeah, on Kuna outputting the damage as we could have expected out of him. But I don't think
it's to say like how the result turned out. I don't think Kuna did too bad. I think those are pretty respectable stats to say you were 2 rounds down. And it can get a bit stalematy at times as well. Let's not forget. But I think the real difference makers that we're seeing here is
Atomic.
Yeah, Atomic, Lupus. It's just night and day difference if you look at both of them. You see Lupus with only 8 kills. He's supposed to clean up those kills for his team, and he's only managed to salvage 8 of them.
Yeah, once again, this is not TF2 pickup games. Shout out to TF2Pickup.net for providing awesome pickups as well. But this is not the same level. You cannot play the same way you are used to. And it looks like this new generation of players are indeed very good deathmatch wise, but they might lack too much of experience to compete right now against the older wolves of the Premiership scene.
And if you've only got one string to your bow, you kind of put in those situations where you need to start outthinking your opponents rather than out DMing them. It kind of leaves you at a blank, and then you kind of get score lines like that. But I feel like we've picked on Lupus maybe a little too much. So why hate when we can appreciate? Let's hype up Salentes, who has shown quite a surprising role on the scout class.
Oh yeah, he's actually very good. Like the GM of this guy is actually very very deadly. So he can take a lot of 1v1s and expect to come out on top, especially when there is no Starks or RP or Walters around on the other team to stop him. No
Yeah.
offense to Atomic though, Atomic played very well, but played on his strength too, which may be more his experience than his raw deathmatch.
Yeah,
Can I redo the live stats? Yes, I can.
Yeah, I'm not belittling Atomic's performance at all, but you know he's played Scout before. He knows the song and dance by now. But it's just Silentes just came in as the merc, and even people calling him out saying like, "Oh God, he's going to lose the game for his team." But Sideshow on the TFTV forums, I saw that Sideshow saying people
What
were
did
going to
he
lose their
say?
skins. He said that they were going to lose their skins or something like that. Or the skins, the weapons off Saloon.tf because Silentes was playing Scout instead of Forsaken. But no, I'd say Silentes has done more than an ample job for Wonderland. But then again,
I'm dealing with the stats right now.
Then again, they did swap out Forsaken, and Forsaken is a really good Scout. Okay, maybe it has a point, but Silentes was pretty good. It's good, maybe not Forsaken good, but good. Right, what?
So yeah, Forsaken is confirmed to join the Wonderland squad then?
Yep, pretty much how it worked was a couple of days ago, Forsaken got added to the Wonderland roster, but he would not play this game, to quote, he does not want to play against his friend. So 425s, Russians stick together.
And
bros before.
Do you know what is the status of Quad too? Since I believe Forsaken is taking his place.
I don't know. I thought Quad was a huge part of that lineup, but it seems like they just swap out players like Tupperware just about.
Yeah, I would like to know if Quad is going to go inactive, if he's gonna stay as a backup, or maybe if he's considering joining another team. Because I was pretty excited to see Quad return to TF2, the mighty Quad pistol. We all have frag movie memories, but it looks like we are going live. Maybe not with the live stats, but who cares? We have a game in our hands. This is a week 1 fixture between 425 in red and Wonderland in blue on CP Snakewater 425-15-3. The first map. What's gonna happen this time?
Alright, the first thing I see on mid is nothing. Both teams kind of taking the time. Kuno immediately destroying somebody before anybody's really crossed the threshold. You see wonszu making the aggressive bomb forward, but you actually see the counter bomb coming out from Lippy, and now you just see 425 just getting the tail end of it. I don't even know how they did pull that off. It seemed they had a good foot placed forward with Kuno getting that early frag, but then I guess 425 just got a lot more point pressure, like point presence, and kind of effectively just shot down the same players.
Now King of Squirrel is actually in trap over the choke on grass, but he has only 55 health to make something work for him and his team.
Medic,
can he actually get a road from where he is?
Where's my crossbow, Medic? Oh, he's aiming it. He's trying desperately, but he keeps hitting this bit. He keeps missing him.
Poor Graba.
King of Squirrels
There
is
you go,
begging
Graba.
him. He finally gets the thing, and they didn't even notice all these. And King of Squirrels, the only. Oh man, they've already pushed into lobby. King of Squirrels was a non-factor there. They spent a good 2 minutes trying to hit it, and he didn't even do anything, Twiggy.
What a shame, yeah. And Graba went down at the end of this mayhem. This is a disaster for Wonderland. Maybe they needed to talk a bit longer during the short break between the two maps. And 425 picks up a quick 1-0 lead. Do you want to hear team comms?
Of course I want to hear tear comms. I want to see that reaction to that horrible arrowing display.
Okay.
I'll wait for a bigger
Demo
buff and
tag?
just dive the demo.
Slowly kitchen hiding. Gonna jump from there in a second.
Flying top
I'm
right.
jumping right now on right.
Medic 40.
One solid took 70.
Scouts up there. He's
Slowly
on top
the
right.
knife
Going
Right.
back.
Slowly
Yeah.
2 HP kitchen.
Sorry, weak
Dead.
top.
Soldier weak top.
Done.
I'm dead.
Scout on left. Scout
Am I
on left
alive?
on me. I'm
No.
dead.
They'll listen to call.
Where's that kitchen?
Getting out.
One's just behind me.
Yeah, go back.
I'm on main lobby now.
Ah, what a shame. It looks like everyone is calling what they see, but there is no man taking the decisions to call focus targets or to call to go forward, and so on.
Man, I feel like that mid needed its own little segment, like something like a good idea, bad idea, like of the old Animaniacs, where it's like good idea, spotting the roamer before he makes his jump. Bad idea, letting that roamer keep you paranoid the whole mid and not doing anything. So that's pretty much came down to it.
And Lupus gives Atomic another frag and possibly his first domination soon. And the Uber is triggered on the shutter. Look at the whole 425 team coming up on this Uber charge, but fortunately Graba grabs his Uber charge soon enough for his team to defend, and now Lippy is trapped in. Lippy
the big flank of Atomic though, he did get the flank on him, but he whiffed all his shots and just got punished by King of Squirrels. Now it's the push out for Wonderland. Let's see how they'll approach this. You see wonszu's already in there, he gets piked by Death, kind of went, huh, a soldier, and just
looks like
easily
Death is
picked him
trapped
off.
though. Kuna is doing a very good job of pressuring the whole respawners for 425 out of this second point while his team was capping. Very good job by him. But no, Kenzie is the sniping machine on this middle. This middle offers very good sightlines for snipers as well as a very safe spot on the blue showroom if you go catwalk, but on the showroom I mean. But Kenzie is opting for the aggressive sightline up to the blue choke. It looks like Wonderland saw it and chose to rotate to showroom. But they may have missed the window of opportunity as Dikker has his Uber now.
Oh,
Graba is going.
This is very risky. Oh, he takes a pipe to the face and then he Ubers. That's going to be really bad because after these Uber fights have happened, he's going to have no health and he can't. Well, in saying that, he just picked up health back and now he's full health.
He had to back off. He could have backed off with King of Squirrels if he had health to tank on this choke area, but he did not. So now 425 are making their way onto the second point. It looks like this map is favoring the 425 slow and steady playstyle a lot more than Badlands when you can get back capped a lot.
Ooh, cheeky shot coming out from Kenzie on the balcony onto the right hand side of Wonderland. And now you see 425 barreling in. They've taken out the medic already, and now
Dikker is in danger.
It's clutch moment time for Wonderland. Can they finish him off? Atomic is dancing circles around them, but he is getting danced upon by Silentes. He's not fancy enough for that scout, and now Silentes is trying to clean up the rest of the players. It's just a sniper left. He's got his melee weapon out. He's swinging passionately, but Kuna is respawned in time and has taken them out with the roller.
Extremely close, yeah.
Big Silentes. Big Silentes.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping his team composed for this game, as this is only a one round difference, so nothing is lost. But there is so much cap time.
The pimp slap coming out from Lippy there. Silentes just got in his face and went, Psh, no, you are not going to kill me today. Alright, we'll see if that trend follows the rest of his team. Now you see 425 desperately trying to hold on to the second, don't want to give it up at all. Atomic still sticking around, but doesn't dare stick around for the entire fight. It is a 2v1 situation and he just backs out of there, tries to link up with his team.
And that costed the life of Dikker as well in this action. Maybe Shyyou overextending a little too much, trying to block the point, left Dikker without any protection on grass. But fortunately Graba somehow died as well. I missed how. And now the Ubers are reset, and it's very hard to make a dot push out from second to mid on Snakewater, given the very abusable position the red soldiers can take on the high ground. It looks like wonszu is gonna challenge them anyway.
You see
Look
him,
at wonszu,
he's
is
launching
so far away
he's
from
flying
Dikker.
like a butterfly, but he got stung like a bee.
I don't know if it was the right idea to try displacing how far back the 425 roster was, but no, this has given 425 an opportunity to push if they want to. Remember, they still have the snipers, so they can't be too hasty in their tries to push. It looks like Shyyou is making the same mistake once again, but this time Dikker realizes it and backs off.
Oh no, he gets taken out by Lupus. He was on 99. Oh,
what a shame!
Oh no.
That's so sad.
Oh wow, so I guess maybe the plan all along was like, right, we send wonszu in and they will jump into us, they will just take our rockets because they are greedy 425, they will just push ahead without that Uber and get decimated by our soldiers.
Graba pops? Why does he pop?
I don't know, safety Uber I guess? Well, actually Dikker has came up in time, so it's not like it was a free Uber in a way.
But they got only one frag. If 425 can pull a good hold, and if Wonderland choose to try it, this could be very bad for them. And it looks like the plan will be to maybe use wonszu once again, as it doesn't look like the Graba and his boys are positioned anywhere near the entrance doors on this last point.
Well, you need to think, you're on your last point and you have a 20% advantage. Do you dare risk pushing out with just a 20% advantage?
I don't think so. I don't think 425 will take the risk. As you can see, they have Kenzie once again. The plan will be most likely to try to get a bigger advantage on the back of the sniper play. And then, if the advantage is then big enough, then you can try to make a push. Oh, we have the life stats.
Meanwhile, let's see what the spy has got cooking. He must be found somewhere because I see him taking a bit of health. I think they're onto him. Not the greatest espionage coming out from Lippy there. I think he actually has returned to spawn in time. The Uber has been exchanged out. 425 have countered with their own Uber though. Maybe they could pick off King of Squirrels, who's in a peculiar situation. Does actually get taken out by Kenzie. Sweet Jesus. And yeah, things have just kind of evened out. They haven't really continued on with that push. 425 had a nice little exchange there and they got King of Squirrels, but they didn't really want to go past that. They actually do pick up Kuna. That is a big pick, but you see Wonderland, they're actually thinking about pushing out from here, but Libby gives them a reason not to.
Yeah, a bit of a miscommunication between Kuna and his team. The 425 positions was actually very bad, all on their left side, so they left the whole right side completely opened. And it looked like Graba wanted to take this opportunity, but the absence of Kuna stopped him from doing it.
Alright, it's just even Stevens right now, just calm before the storm. Both teams just seeing what they can get away with. We'll see if Kenzie can make anything happen, but in the meantime, only Wonderland have got the playing classes. Yeah, they've actually popped in. They have forced out Dikker in the end. Maybe will Koss get out? He does get out. He does take a lot of damage getting out, but he gets out. And Kuna, even covering his team, takes out Shyyou. It looks like maybe a favourable repush in. Lupus just jumps into 4 players, gets immediately gunned down. What the hell are you doing, Lupus? Alright. Incidentally, Wonderland is still pushing in. It was just a decoy, the sweet, favourable decoy. I guess they want to make it hard for themselves for Wonderland.
It seems so. Yeah, it seems Shyyou may have a bet on Wonderland as he's constantly overextending into their combo. I think it's the key part of the 425 strategy. If he can manage to give his team enough space without dying all the time, then 425 will take this map. But let's see what the strategy is on this middle.
Okay.
Alright, Lippy is playing on the blue kitchen, but got a lot of damage.
Salentis has actually gone to meet him and taken him out immediately now, and this is giving confidence to Wonderland to push out. But 425 with a very nice response in a way. But in saying that, all the rest of the players are just down now. They've just all they've done their best is traded.
Yeah, they did.
Def and Kenzie.
wonszu made a lot more space than what Lippy did, and it managed to help his team to pick off Dikker. And now Death has to make it alive up to the lobby without dying, and he could very well die, seeing the position of the Wonderland combo. But no, the Wonderland combo is not taking advantage of this, and Lippy wants to get the force. He does get the force with only 120 health. Very good play by him, but no, King of Squirrels destroys Dikker with the shotgun in lobby. That's a shame.
It looked like it was very well controlled from 425. They just kind of extended out just enough to force the Uber, and then they were ready to back out. But then he just got caught by King of Squirrels. Oh wow! And speaking of getting caught, King of Squirrels just got domed. Now followed up by Graba. The double kill coming out for Kenzie. Oh, he's switched class now. I thought he was going to go.
All of a sudden, the situation is completely different. Just look at Silentes. Silentes has an opportunity on Dikker. Oh. It was close. The soldier just jumped past him without seeing him.
It's like a friendly competition happening with Lupus and Salentis. It's like, who can go for the biggest play? And they've both whiffed it magnificently.
What a shame. Yeah, what a shame. And this opens up for the 425 repush on mid. They are taking their time now. Look at Shyyou carefully walking up, checking the traps.
Wonszu's
is
jumped
going in.
He's focusing on Death, and then he focuses on Soldier. He actually gets out quite cheekily. Very nice play coming out from Wonzu there, and the rest of Wonderland decides to support his teammate, actually getting some very nice damage.
They will have to use. 425 will have to use definitely in a very bad situation.
This is
and
one of
Shyyou,
those losing Ubers though, because what can you really get done? Shyyou got one pick onto Kuna. That is a pretty nice pick, but you've got 3 players directly behind you who are backcapping no less. And now it's just you against the world. You do have your buddy Atomic helping you, but he's getting shot out by Wonzu. Lupus is already in the bottom lobby. He might actually get taken out by Atomic. Atomic does take him out. The rest of the team rotating round. Well, we see a little skirmish at the bottom here. They've actually Ubered in with their Uber. They haven't used their Uber, keep in mind yet, Twiggy. And now they're in and last. They're crawling all over. But they haven't capped the point at all. There's no point pressure. Graba decides to cap it, but he's already been focused down. And the rest of the team have just been picked off.
yeah, very good decisions by the whole 425 team on the back of this this very bad play on mid. They took all the right choices from Shyyou and Dikker backing out of cheese to save Dikker to this magnificent split on last to avoid the blue Uber charge. They are wonderfully playing on the lack of experience and focus fire of the Wonderland combo. But this is a dangerous game as the game is 1-1.
Yeah, you can cut the tension with a knife, but you know, if you think back to the first map, the first game was a lot like this, and then suddenly the second half of the map hit, and Wonderland were just in full throw mode. We'll see if it repeats again. We see 425 pushing in with their Uber. They're launching straight into the jugular of Wonderland. They actually do pick off King of Squirrels, but they don't get Graba. He's still got 32 health kicking, and now you actually see Lupus going in. Backed up by Silentes. Kuna does join in the fight. Where is Graba during all of this? He actually comes in and heals up Kuna.
Big play by Death. Single-handedly stopping Kuna on the scout. Yeah, I don't understand either what Wonderland was doing. They could have just regrouped and then smashed.
But they did regroup. But I don't know where Graba went. It looked like he just stopped off at a cafe and just like had a nice little picnic to himself. Okay, now they decide to push in. Kappa, Graba gets forced on the walkway. Very poor position for a medic to stand. A very easy place for a soldier to force you. And now the 425 Uber comes out in full fruition. They haven't actually got any cap time on this point. They've actually decided to use the Uber to go back behind and clean up all these stowaways from Wonderland, but it's kind of turned their attention topsy-turvy. And now Shyyou's caught up on bottom, getting denied by a pipe before he can even jump in. He does actually take out Graba, and now you see just a battle of the DM. You see Libby in one place picking up a health pack. Lupus picking up another. Silentes doing his DM thing on mid, and now there's still 2 straggling 425 players to deal with. Lupus gets picked off, tag teamed. He wonders where is Silentes during all this. Silentes has gone in for the 1v1.
Madness.
He actually gets beasted by Atomic. See you later, Silentes.
This is complete madness, and Graba has went to Crits Creek during all this mayhem, trying to capitalize on the
the chaos,
on the big chaos going on to build these crits unnoticed, and it might work. But they have to spot Kenzie. Kenzie sniping on balcony, aiming at the window. 425 can have this in the bag if they don't screw up. Where is the blue team? The blue team is
it looks like they
wanting
already
to
want
go
to push
green.
out. This is very greedy because they don't have the crits quite yet. They're kind of booking it that they don't lose any players so far. They've lost an option in Wonzu, and they have Lupus already under. King of Squirrels has been taken out. They've been sniped by the sniper. It's just Kuna Silentes. I did miss it, I'm afraid, but I'm just watching like the slow death of Wonderland's push. Kuna's being outmanned, and now Silentes is being outgunned, running away to the health pack, but he is slightly behind here. Will he kill Libby? He does get Lippy.
It was crazy, that was crazy. Kenzie headshot Graba, but Graba had the time to give Kuna one crit sticky, and it was enough to kill Death. And now with the forward respawn advantage, it looks like there is a lot of point presence put by Silentes once again onto the 4th CP of this map. And now this is a 6-on-5 situation for 425. Will they try to push out of this? No, they are playing passive. They saw the sniper of Lupus on the showroom, and this sniper is killing the momentum of the Wonderland squad as well. since they don't have scouts alive at the moment, Silentes only respond now.
Yeah,
And 425 are more than happy to slow the game down by a bit.
yeah, if you have a sniper on your team, you do kind of want to win by a big margin and kind of show. Because if you're kind of caught between like an even presence in a way, if you've both got the same amount of resources, your sniper isn't very good at catching up and capping those points, Twiggy.
Indeed, he is not. That is the downside of having snipers all the time. And now 425 are banking on Kenzie to outsnipe Lupus, and this is what's happening so far. But will 425 make the hard push out of second to mid? This is the push they failed so many times already in this map, and Shyyou has not spotted the sticky trap. Oh, the Uber gets triggered.
They've gone
Never
in,
mind.
but King of Squirrels has got the health disadvantage so far. They have Ubered a lot more, like rotated and multi-Ubered a lot more people.
Silentes once again.
And Wonderland have taken this opportunity to go aggressive. They got some nice damage onto Dikker, but Dikker, he just gets picked off by wonszu. He does get taken out himself as well. And now you see Atomic fighting for his brother and getting revenge kills left, right and centre. It's just Lupus now, again getting beasted by Atomic. Atomic is on absolute fire right now, and he's got the dominations to prove it.
And if it wasn't for Silentes, the score would be much different. If you want my opinion, there's only 10 minutes left, and this game is still very tense. This is a 1-1 situation, and Silentes is really keeping his boys in it. And Dikker is going for the cheeky trap on the ammo pack on mid. Well, it looks like the 425 roster has no intention of speeding up the game, as Kenzie is still sniping. There is no counter snipe on the field for Graba and his boys. Look at the position from Wonderland, they're very very far away, they're leaving a lot of space for 425 if they want to use it. And yes, we don't forget the team comms, and actually we can go to the team comms right now to see what Wonderland has in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah, he's watching through window. Sniper's watching
70.
through
I
window.
keep getting fucking lost.
I
On the
think.
bridge.
He's watching from like middle on the walkway.
Yeah, from catwalk, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, they're giving us Uber.
They also.
Uber's a recall,
sorry,
we're
yeah.
on 93. We have it.
See if they're close.
Sniper going saw now.
Yeah, sniper saw. I'm gonna get. They're close here? Okay,
Yeah,
just
they are.
use. They used.
Nice. And soldier's
Getting
coming through
behind
on
me.
on me.
The sniper
Can
is
you go back?
watching choke.
No.
We got
Okay,
fucked.
just-
There's 5 of them in Soul Room.
Got weak.
No, what a shame, Graba. We believed in you.
Yeah, I think Koss put it, summed it up quite nicely there. They got fucked. So, I guess that's just what happens when you Uber into them and they Uber back, and you just sit there grinding each other's faces with your invincibility and then realising your Uber's going to run out first.
And they did not realize it in time, it seems. At least not Graba. King of Squirrels had an escape on window, but Graba did not. And now, despite the 4th CP4, 425 will Kenzie spawn as sniper once again. No, he opts to go scout. Interesting. Dikker has the Uber advantage, and they want to have as much firepower as they can to push out on this last and seal the deal on this map. This is the right decision. Another Uber is triggered on the shutter door. Kuna does a good job of blasting the 425 team away. But Shyyou gets the pick right away onto Graba.
Yep, he immediately gets taken out in this. There's no Uber going to save Wonderland at this point here. The only thing that they could do is maybe if Silente goes for the kills of his life, but even then he can't output a combined power of like 1,000 damage out of one tiny little scout gun.
Yeah, good job once again by Shyyou, focusing the right targets right there. And yeah, Wonderland are lacking setups on last. It was the same thing on Badlands, and this proves to be detrimental once again. And what they need is a full wipe on this mid. Something very crazy when they get the pick onto Dikker very quickly. Otherwise they might be doomed on this fixture.
Alright.
Does not manage to do it for his team. But it's still a 6-on-5 situation. Whoever gets the next frag wins the mid, and this is Lippy.
Oh,
Lippy
but
gets
keep
the
in mind,
frag.
Lippy is behind and he's completely destroying them from the back.
The
And
crit
it-
is popped! Oh, I did not see it was a crit from Kuna, and Kuna actually gets a crit pipe kill onto onto who it was, Atomic, and now Dikker and Death are running for their lives, trying to save desperately this supercharge. The trap doesn't work. Did you see that there were 4 stickies at the feet of Kuna? He walked just past them and did not take any damage. And now King of Cruel going for the big plays. As soon as the game is very fast, the Wonderland squad is behaving very well.
Yeah,
just as I said that, they just lost Kuna.
Yeah, he might be able to survive 4 stickies, but he can't survive 4 players right on top of him. And you see Shyyou barreling in first, way ahead of his team, and gets knocked out of the air for it. Lippy now takes the opportunity to go for the pick onto Graba, actually takes him out, survives in the end from the backup from his scout. Very nice play.
And now Lupus is trapped behind.
Yeah, it seems there's always one scout that seems to be behind for Wonderland.
Yeah,
they can't just,
unfortunately he's
regroup.
not winning the 1v1s against Atomic on a consistent basis.
He doesn't know what to do. They're keeping a tabs on him. Atomic is even hiding on him just to get a nice little sneak kill onto him. Bam, there's the sucker punch to Lupus's face.
And now Kuna goes down to a good play by Death. I believe he came from Cheese. And now this is a clear entry from 425. They can pop the Uber, they have a big advantage. Now all they need is frags, but they lose their carry scout Atomic who has no domination on this map. What are you doing, Atomic?
Yeah, they lost Graba for that, and no Uber to save them from that. And again, it's happening all over again. Twiggy, they're losing on the second half of the map. They just completely set themselves into throw mode.
Let's go to team comms to see what is the mood of the Wonderland squad right now.
You try focusing the medic one.
Demo is on right.
I go to our kitchen.
Scout me.
Let's go take top right.
I'm jumping right now.
Who's right?
Let's go take again.
Go
Demo,
top.
demo 40. Sorry on me, guys. What the fuck is...
The soldier's
Oh, he's dead.
Scout
What's
took
his
91. Yeah.
Took
Soldier
90.
as well.
Graba behind you.
The scouts have way too much room on mid.
175.
What a shame, yeah. It looks like there is no real commanding voice on this team, unfortunately, for Wonderland so far.
I'm kind of calling into question what wonszu is doing for his team right now. You see Lippy with the big bombs and these like clear presence making and damaging like bombs at the start of these mids, but the rest that you see from wonszu are just, he'll kind of initially go in and then immediately change his mind and just back off. It doesn't seem to be doing as much as Lippy is right now.
Indeed. And this proves to be detrimental. We all know how one single soldier bomb can change the whole physiognomy of a mid-fight, basically. I still have in mind the old brother squad with Jukebox that was doing crazy things all the time and carrying his team to victory as soldier and as a sniper. And it looks like now Wonderland is going for the aggressive play. They have no choice, basically. They have to shift to the next gear if they want to win this map, or at least bring it to a golden cap, as there is only 4 minutes left, and they have 2 rounds to get. And 425 are more than happy to just wait for them on mid and to force the river charge.
Yeah, they have to channel all their big plays right now into this game, and they've initially Ubered in, poor decision so far, they get counter-Ubered, bad news, and now they're actually getting decimated. Horrible day for Wonderland.
It's not as bad as you were saying though, as it's still a 4-on-4 situation on the back of very dodgy Silentus once again. It looks like Wonderland
King of
made this
Squirrels!
way.
Big bomb onto Dikker. Wow, they did not see that coming. It launched into like 4 people at one time. It was just the same damage, hitting like 4 or 5 players. That should not be happening for any team, let alone for 425 right now. Now Kenzie's actually pushing up against, but it's just him. And now Atomic tries to back him up, but he's got to deal with 2 buffed players and a scout that's incoming. He does get out in the end, and now Shyyou decides to enter the fight, but they've got so much time on the point.
And this might be what Wonderland needed. Let's see if they regain hope on their comms, as there is only 3 minutes left and they have a clear momentum on their favor. There we go.
Stickies maybe? I don't know. He's watching something.
Sticky's on ammo back.
I'm under.
So it's jumping.
So
through.
jumping.
Soldier jumping me.
I'm behind.
I might have to use.
Just go into him, go into him. Stop using this like pussies.
No, really? Sniper took one.
The most 1 HP. Go. Oh, he died. Nice.
No, sorry with the...
Soldier weak as well. Soldier weak.
Come, he's yours. Nice.
You need to get the
Scout
cat.
behind in lobby. Help, scout in lobby.
Is that?
No.
This wasn't the push they dreamed of, but it did the job.
It
Still managed
was
to,
good,
to cap the points. Yeah.
Yeah, they just forgot to cap the point, which is a very big part of Team Fortress 2, Twiggy.
Indeed, it is. But airshots and medic picks are more shiny than cap points on logs, I guess. There is no such cap per minute statistic, except in the wonderful articles of Gentleman John at the end of each season.
What about fantasy points? Do you get some delicious fantasy points for capping points?
That's very interesting. Actually, I don't know. I
Alright,
might have to
actually,
check after the game.
Silentis is like behind here, and he actually takes out Kenzie on Spy, which is a semi-big pick on its own. Kenzie's been an absolute pest for the Wonderland squad. He's actually still alive, and they're not really onto him. They're kind of known that there's a spy kicking about, but it's not really on their attention right now. He's actually going for the heavy. Shyyou does discover him in the end, but in the time they didn't see the double spy play coming out from Lupus. Okay.
I love this strategy.
Well, now he's just left King of Squirrels by himself, and he kind of wonders, gee, I really wish I had a scout right about now.
It wasn't pulled. It wasn't pulled properly, but I'm pretty sure it can be made to work the double spy strategy on point. But this is clearly not the right way to do it. And Lupus is actually rage quitting. There is 45 seconds left.
The preemptive GG from
Lupus and King of Squirrels rage quitting of their first Premiership fixture.
And there's only one way to respond to this: slap out the binds. That's what they're going to do. They're just talking about earbuds, English, all this stuff from the 425 squad, relishing in their victory right now. It seems all but actually over.
What a way to end this game. That's a shame. I don't believe. I genuinely believe that this game could have been won by Wonderland right there. They were definitely close in terms of skill, especially thanks to Silentis. But unfortunately, the experience of the half Russian, half Ukrainian, half Belarusian squad has proven to be too strong. GG to 425.
Yeah, it just sounds like a perfect recipe for a TF2 team right now, especially in comparison to the. Oh god, what do they have on their team? They have a British, Polish, another Polish, throwing some a bit more British. Let's see. I think man, Lupus is from a country
it's
that
Bulgarian.
I can't.
It's
Bulgarian.
Bulgarian.
That
there
is
you go.
There you go. And French. That is just not. It seems not to be the winning formula. All right. Okay.
Yeah, from my experience, having Brits in your team is never a good idea. But that might just be me because I'm French. I don't know.
Alright, Twiggy.
Do we have players for the interviews?
Well,
just forget about
hold your horses, Twiggy. We need to look at the log. We need to.
Oh yeah, we do.
We need to cry ourselves to sleep as Graba has ruined my fantasy points. Alright. Let's look at the big EP, the damage marker.
Silentis, man. Silentis once again.
Second damage. He was losing.
Yep. It's a shame, yeah. Wonderland was actually very close in terms of damage, but they lacked the cleanup power of Lupus. Going 9 to 27, this could be a new team name. As I might remind you guys, the 425 name comes from a scream played by the Slavic team when one of their scouts went 4 to 25. And they named themselves after this one. This could be the new tag, 9 to 27. For Wonderland. That's a shame that Lupus did not manage to synchronize his plays on the back of a very good performance by Silentis.
Yeah, again. Yeah, you just
Atomic, look at the number of assists Atomic did manage to get on this map. He got 20 assists and 31 frags. This is insane for only 12 deaths. This is the cleanup crew 425 needs.
So,
I lost my words right there.
It really is a sad day when your Merc is kind of putting out just as much damage as your Scout and Soldier combined, just about. And oh wow, this just in, breaking news: Lupus and Forsaken have just left the team.
What?
They have just left the team on the roster.
Forsaken too?
Yeah, it just says Forsaken. If I can trust our sources, but
I'm checking right now. This is
shaking
insane.
my head. Shaking my head.
Yes, Forsaken and Lupus did left the team. Oh, what a game. We need to go to the interviews and ask the inside men themselves.
Alright, let's see if we can fetch them. I'll be 2 seconds. Hold on to your hand. I do not have permissions into the channel. I need to add the access token before I can do that.
Maybe I can do it. You want me to grab who? Graba?
I'll just grab it. Just tell them.
Right.
Just tell them to all come in.
What is this?
Graba, hello?
Alright, you can bring everybody if you want. Graba, just all barrel in.
Bringing your
Sure.
teammates, yeah.
Okay.
Hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Alright, let's see
Hello.
we'll see if we can even this out with some Russians.
Yeah, I'm currently asking them. Go ahead with the questions. I'm getting them the information.
Alright, okay. First off, guys, is it true that Lupus and Forsaken have just left the roster?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true.
Uh,
It's kind of sad because, in my opinion, Lupus was the oldest one from us, like in the mature way, and he just rage quit like a kid a bit, in my opinion.
A bit.
Yeah, like he said he's quitting TF2. He has too much in real life stuff to deal with, and he deleted me from friends list.
Yeah. Also,
Oh, seriously?
What is this bullshit?
Also, yesterday he said he was so hyped about this official. He said if he won the 9k damage on both maps, he'll just rage quit the game, and he did it. Right? That's kind of sad.
Amazing. Only Lupus could try and get into Prem or Div 1 for about 3 or 4 seasons, and then when he finally makes it, quits after the first official.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
I didn't
And
expect.
immature.
What the hell?
Yeah, I did. He was the last person I expected to rage quit or
Wow.
leave or something. Really.
I can taste the PJ salts from chat
It's been
already.
interesting.
Mwah, mwah.
Interesting.
Oh, delicious,
It's
delicious
the
drama.
chat from stream is so salty.
I can feel like all the viewers coming from TF2 TV and coming over to this channel. Delicious drama. I love it.
To be honest,
Alright.
I'm not mad about this game. I did the 100% I could. Graba, I think,
Same.
did too. Silentis did too. Kuna did like 200% of him because he again did the job really pretty well. But I have no idea what happened
You
with
think-
What's
Lupus.
wrong with? Yeah.
Been let down by angry gamers, apparently.
Actually, yeah.
What
go
will
ahead.
happen for your team now? What will you do on the back of this?
How are you going to replace Lupus?
We'll just try to
He
find
will come
someone.
back. He will come back.
Yeah, pretty he will come back. Yeah, that's true.
He's just gonna rethink
Ah.
what he did.
He's just a little drama queen, is it?
No.
Can we make bets on how long it will take for him to come back? Then?
Put it on
Saloon.tf.
Saloon.tf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should.
Yeah.
You can bet on Salon.
Maybe he'll get
I'm
his
gonna
earbuds.
ask Cherry.
if you
I'm gonna
come
ask
back.
Cherry.
Yeah, ask Cherry.
He'll get his earbuds back.
For everyone out there, Team Fortress TV would like to apologise if you picked Lupus on your fantasy team. Sadly, you do not get any point for him rage quitting his team. Maybe
I
a
did.
negative point.
I picked him to my dream team.
I don't remember if I picked him.
Alright,
I like.
okay.
I really.
He hasn't
To be
deleted
honest,
me
guys.
yet.
To be honest, I really like this guy. He's awesome in personal way, but what he just did today, it was really unmature, and we apologized for him. Really,
Alright,
all the community.
I'm gonna pull the attention away from Lupus for a second, and let's just go back to Forsaken. Apparently, Forsaken left the roster. Is that correct?
Actually, Forsaken was the mercing us a lot because Squad was having a lot of things in his real life, and we asked Forsaken if he could just like help us because sometimes we couldn't play with Squad, and also we asked Forsaken if he could merge us. Graba, just tell how it was because I don't remember about how he joined.
For a second, I asked him if he can do sub/main in like if he gets to the nerd mood, and he agreed it. But now he just left. I think is because of the soul that comes. He wanted to like win with Russians, and we didn't. So he said he will probably say something like it doesn't worth it. Maybe, I don't know.
All right. Okay.
What a shame. But we do welcome a lot of the players from the winning team as well. Please welcome 425 members. There is Dikker, there is Lippy, there is Shyyou, and there is even Death on the chat, even though he's defend right now. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
First off, guys, congratulations! You've won your first week.
Thanks.
The first,
Thank you.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one humble ETF2L match, I suppose. So, first off, did you expect to win this? Yes, no?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Well, probably yes.
Yes.
We hope so,
well,
actually.
what do you think of Wonderland as a squad? Did you think like this was going to be a close game, this would be a stomp, or it was going to be a really hard game for you?
Well, I think we didn't think that that game will be so close. It was very interesting, intense. It appeared to be.
All right, so Atomic, recent addition to your lineup. How has he been playing in your scrims, your PCWs? He had a massive game tonight. Is it expecting wonders from him?
Yeah. Actually, Atomic is playing always pretty good. He's carrying us, maybe. And that result is that we always have from him. But he is not just added to our team. We're playing with him pretty long, like 3 weeks, I guess, already.
So, what are your aspirations for this season then? Do you have a position in the tables in mind?
I love you, Graba. That is quite alright. I need you, Graba. And through the lonely nights, I need you, Graba. Believe in me when I say I love you, Graba. Sorry, guys.
What is this?
Well, the stream has everything. It has drama.
We got bombed. We got bombed by TF2 casters.
Yes, Admirable, you didn't cast my game. You said you were gonna cast my game when we played pickup.
I had to make an executive decision. I gave Twiggy the choice of the games, right? I let Twiggy choose. He stole the game. It's Twiggy's fault. He's a jerk.
Yeah, I knew this game was going to be interesting. I was hoping for a close game. Indeed. And we got one very interesting as well. So during the practice you had 425, did you have the opportunity to play against Wonderland yet, or was this the first maps you played against them?
We played them one time. It was even before the season and even before playoffs, so we didn't play them.
Oh, I see. So this was a bit of a surprise to see this squad putting that much up of a fight. In your opinion, what was the difference? How did you make the difference to win this game? What should Wonderland seek to improve if they want to compete at the highest levels on the remaining matches?
They need to start asking somebody to merc for them, maybe.
Wow.
In every game.
Oh, wow.
That's true. I agree with that.
Team roster is a way to win. It's true. You need 6 players.
Yeah.
So, are you trying to say that Silentes didn't do enough for his team?
No, it's not like Silentes, but they're not gonna like ask every time somebody like Silentes or somebody else to play with them. I mean, it's not gonna work for them. If they will pick somebody like Silentes or even Silentes, they will be playing better than they played today. So it doesn't matter with what players they will play. They will still play kinda same.
Okay, so it's not the players; it's just the consistency, the teamwork.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, let's draw it back to the team that everyone seems to be talking about right now, Wonderland, and the playoff juggernauts that just came out of nowhere. Graba, there's been a lot of controversy about you coming into Prem recently. People saying, "Oh, you don't deserve it," and this and that and the other. What are your reactions to all this attention?
I don't know. I didn't really take it like to my heart, but it made me think a bit. But I'm not really sad about it. I respect every opinion. So yeah, it's fair enough. Like I don't have anything against it.
That's a very diplomatic answer coming from you. But how about the rest of Wonderland? What do you think of Graba as a medic? Like, has he surprised you with how well he's been adapting to Prem? Or
I'm gonna dodge the question.
Actually, I'm
going to dodge that question. Sir.
I'm not on the
before the season started. I was playing for the Polish team, and we trialed Graba. And after a long time, I didn't play with Graba. He did really well. It was pretty good. I thought that he was like the high medic. Really, he was doing really well. But after my Polish team dropped, he offered me to play in the his high team. I saw that he gets really good guys, so I tried to play with them. Someday Lupus forced us a bit to try to get the Prem. We did it, and in my opinion, to be honest, Graba deserved the Prem because he did a lot of effort to get in there. He progressed a lot in a little moment, and he, in my opinion, deserved it.
So all the haters out there just hate you because they ain't you. Haters because they ain't us.
He deserves the Prem more than me, to be honest.
That's very sweet.
Yep, it is.
Alright.
Yeah, I wish you guys best of luck in the rest of the season next week. If I'm not mistaken, you will face the last resort, whereas 425
it will be easy game for us.
Do you advise the viewers to put bets on Wonderland once again?
Of course, put everything on us.
Lupus put buds on us.
Yeah.
So.
And he threw the game. No, I'm joking.
He will be the first one to lose a bet. Thanks to you guys.
I smell a scandal.
Yep. That could be the scandal of TF2. And 425 we have to play Reason Gaming. Admirable, I did not watch the TFTV2 cast because I was doing my job on TFTV1. How did it went for Phoenix?
Badlands was a roll. It was like 16 minutes 5-0, but on Snake War it went the full 30 minutes, but Phoenix lost 3-0 in the end. But the scoreline doesn't do them justice, man. They were better than Lego. I think that's the best compliment I can give them.
Everyone better than Lego. Cool.
Shots fired.
Alright, before I let both of the teams go, I just want to quickly ask where you predict you're going to be this season. What is your end goal by the end of it? So first I'll direct it to Graba. Where do you think your team, or where do you want to land this season? What is your aspirations?
Our aspirations are to finish in mid-table if possible. Like winning 3 games would be pretty good. Yeah, that would be exciting.
Oh my god.
Drama achieved!
Second roster of
Drama
425.
achieved. You throwed the game. You fucking scum.
Sorry about that.
We have the third act. We have the third act of the
I'm just watching the chat on the
I am
stream.
retarded. Sorry, boys. I really
Yes.
was not thinking today. Like, had my own problems, excuses, etc.
Man, we need to we need to add a revolving door to this channel. People are just walking in left, right, and centre. What's the point of
I was gonna
having
ask
access
why
channel?
there's so many people in here.
That's my bad of giving them to everyone. Then I guess I will take the blame.
Before we turn this into a 2-hour VOD, let's try and wrap it up. Let's draw ourselves to a close. Dikker.
Let me promote something.
Lupus, is it come back to Team Fortress 2 already?
Yeah, it took. Yeah, why not?
It took you like 10 minutes, 15?
Holy shit! The forums fucking exploded already.
Yeah, there's a topic called Lupus the Quitter.
Yes. Oh god, that was so good.
No, it wasn't. Actually, you threw the game.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to throw, but
What can I do?
Okay, we're all happy that Lupus is back. Yay. But I really want to get Dikker's answer, please. Please!
Can you repeat the question?
Okay. What are your aspirations this season, Dikker? Fourth. Okay, thank you. A very nice and quick response.
What a professional.
Wait, can I say hello to Kenzie?
Of course you can say hello.
Yeah, and to Sean John.
Alright.
Okay,
well,
thank you very much.
Transitioning that, let's do our shout-outs immediately. And seeing as Admirable just barreled his way through, drunkenly singing, I think he probably wants to shoot out a quick shout-out, surely.
Yeah, I just want to remind everyone that ASA invite big game tonight. Ascent, aka Elevate versus Freewtech, with Buick, Marxist, and Dashner. Everyone should tune into that game, or at least catch the VODs tomorrow.
Ooh.
On Sunday, Danger Dogs by TF2Pickup.net versus The Last Resort with me, Kadis, and David, as well as the ETF2L Highlander Season 8 Grand Finals on Blackout Gaming. So put all those dates down in your calendar. And check out Twiggy's articles too, guys. That's all I have to say.
Nice.
I love you, Graba.
Very professional. Anyone else got the floor? Anybody's got anything to shout out? Just speak from your heart.
Shout out to Corndog and HKM.
Shout out to every Polish player who's hating the Graba.
I want to shout out San Alex. I want to shout out Karks, and I want to shout out. Who can I shout out? Yurisha. I shout out Yurisha.
Sorry.
I want to shout out my Scout DM, which I couldn't find for today.
Yeah. There's new lucky. There's
I don't have any more
number.
friends on my friends list because of that shit. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Did you remove me too?
No, everybody started removing me.
No, you removed me.
No, I didn't. What the f?
Go Twiggy, just talk over it.
I want to shout out the whole TFTV crew for doing this wonderful double cast tonight. Shout out to Gentleman John and to fucking Rita Esports. And that's about it.
Alright, shout out to the Dota people, you know who you are. Shout out to Kaiser and his team, who's won their first official tonight, and shout out to the Only Squad.
Oh, shout out to Jackie Legs as well, sorry.
Yeah,
the only person that didn't
shout
remove
out
me.
to 425 because I enjoyed the whole game. It was awesome. It was nice to play against you.
Well, that's
Thank
it.
you.
It's over.
Finally.
That was ETF2L Season 21 powered by TT Esports. You just watched 425 versus Wonderland. Wonderland sadly losing out and 425 taking the victory. Tune in for those games that Admirable mentioned earlier. We'll see you soon.